It's 8:21 right now, and a key victory for Republicans in New York City, where Democrats outnumber the GOP 7-1. Democrat Max Rose failed to unseat Congresswoman Nicole Malliotakis in District 11, which covers Staten Island and parts of Brooklyn.
Just called Congresswoman Malliotakis to concede the election. No, I appreciate that, but don't come on. You know, while tonight's outcome is certainly not what we hoped for, in this party and as proud Americans, we respect the outcomes of elections.
So District 11 is New York City's only swing district, and this morning we are joined by the winner, Congresswoman Nicole Malliotakis. So good morning to you, Congresswoman. Congratulations off the top on winning.
Thank you. Good morning.
And so, Congresswoman, let's talk about this because it's a big win for Republicans, right? Especially with the redistricting that kind of played out. And this was called relatively early in the night. We're still waiting for other House races across the country to come in. Why do you think you were able to lock it in so early?
Well, look, we've developed a great relationship with our constituents over the last 2 years. We have great constituent services. I'm fortunate to have a wonderful staff that has helped people during very difficult periods in their lives. We've also delivered critical funding for our NYPD, for our local hospitals and institutions. We were getting things done, and people see that and appreciate the work that we're doing. But I also share the values of the people in this district. They want to see secure borders. They want to see safe streets. They want to see a strong economy. They want to see this unsustainable spending that is fueling inflation to stop. And I am the candidate who is out there talking about these issues that they care about, and those are the values I was fighting for each and every day in Washington.
Now, you were endorsed by former President Trump, who also helped you get out the vote in recent weeks. Now, some analysts say that the former president actually hurt a lot of Republican candidates across the country. But do you think that he actually helped push you over the top?
Well, look, I appreciate the president's endorsement and support. I believe that we won this race because of the work that we're doing in Washington, and that we've earned it on our own merit. Because we've served the people of this district well, and we represented their values in Washington. I also feel that the people in this district understand the need for New York City to have at least one Republican representing our city in Washington. I think that's even critically more important now that it seems poised that the Republicans will take the House, and I will be the only majority member for our city, and I take that as a very great responsibility, and I look forward to working with my colleagues to deliver results for our city and our district.
Yeah, you're talking about taking control of the House, but that is still up in the air at this hour. Of course, you need 218 to take control. And Republicans fell short of the red wave that they were expecting during the midterms. In your victory speech last night, you said the first thing that you were actually going to do as a Republican was to fire Nancy Pelosi. But Democrats this morning really outperformed in some of these midterms. So where do you go from here? Is there room for bipartisanship moving forward in Congress?
Well, look, under one-party rule, we've seen the crises that we're facing right now as a country, right? At the border, at the energy crisis, the economic crisis, public safety crisis. We want a balance. We have solutions. But Speaker Pelosi has prevented our legislation from coming to the floor for a vote. So I do believe the first thing, if we're going to have a balance in Washington, is to get rid of Nancy Pelosi as the speaker. But I'll say this also. In New York, it was a great night for Republicans. We currently have 8 Republican members in our delegation. That's going to go up probably to 11. So because of fair maps that we fought for in court, we got an independent master to redistrict. I think we're going to see good representation, balanced representation from New York in Washington.
Yeah, still waiting for all those votes to come in, and as we've been reporting all morning, the balance of power in Congress still hangs in the balance, and as Dan just said. So are you hopeful that Republicans will regain the majority in the House?
Look, I'm very hopeful, and I think it's much needed. I've said it all along, and a lot of my campaign was based on this, that crises after crises that we're facing was created under one-party rule. The only way we're going to address it is if we restore a balance so we can get common sense policies, we can address public safety, we can secure our border, we can ramp up energy production. And I hope Kathy Hochul sees the same thing here in New York, that we're not just a divided nation, we're a divided state as well. And some of those issues that we brought up, like public safety and congestion pricing, I hope she takes a second look at and works with us to address those issues.
Congresswoman, we're almost out of time here, but a lot of elected leaders have said they were waiting for the midterms to play out before looking ahead. There's a lot of talk about the presidential race now that the midterms are semi behind us, right? Donald Trump, former president, was out there supporting you, rumored to announce next week. If he does, are you supporting him?
Well, look, I'm not ready to make any endorsements right now. I believe that it could very well be President Donald Trump, or it could be Governor Ron DeSantis. I think we need to see how the dust settles, and we need to coalesce around a candidate who can best give us the opportunity to win in 2024. And I just hope that we all unite and rally behind a candidate sooner rather than later, because we need to work hard to try to, end the Biden administration, which has just been a disaster.
Okay.
All right. Congresswoman Nicole Malliotakis, congratulations again. And thanks again for being with us this morning. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.